warm anymore. I don't like it too.
Shalom.
Shalom.
This is Voice of a Watchman here on a beautiful Monday here in Jacksonville, Florida. We missed the Sabbath because our internet was down, so we thought we bring a quick lesson. You know, we always say we're going to be quick, but we always end up being on an hour. So the Spirit, what is the Spirit saying today? I want to bring a topic, the danger of false religion. The danger of false religion.
Wow, good, Josh. Clearly,
The danger of false religion. So,
excuse me.
Due to the fact that the earth is in the hands of evil people, everything in this earth is tainted. Some things more obviously than the other.
Awesome. That's right, Josh.
So, what is the purpose of what people would call these spiritual directions or religions? Christianity, Islam, all these religions are the same. They are one and the same. They're just theologically pitted against each other to make one believe that they're different.
Go ahead. We've been confronted so many times with that, right? Even in Christianity. Remember, Josh? What's the Most High going to do about the Muslims? What's the Most High going to do about this, that religion? Well, we know for a fact that all Christian churches are on the road. So no matter what you call yourself or try to place yourself under, or Baptist, right, Pentecostal,
All of that.
You're all Catholic. Every one of you are Catholic. And I know that's probably a hard pill to swallow, but if you do your research,
so
you believe in all their doctrines.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to bring some information. Of course, we're going to come out of the. Can I show the Bible?
Sure.
See this? This is not the. This is a 1611 KJV Bible. If you read it, it says contains the Old Testament, Apocrypha, and New Testament. So this is the complete Bible.
Right. The missing books are in this Bible.
So we have to understand that our understanding of spirituality has been so dimmed, and even being in the truth, we still learn things. But to those of you who are examining or thinking about what you should believe, be very careful about who you listen to. Mm-hmm. Be very careful who you yoke yourself under,
who you're sitting
because
under. Okay.
That spirit will grab a hold of you and start guiding you.
Wow.
That's why the Bible says, go to 1 John 4.
Yeah, we're going to prove all things.
1 John chapter 4 and 1.
The epistle.
So are we supposed to believe everything we hear? What does the Bible have to say? 1 John 4 and 1. 1 John chapter 4 verse 1.
Okay, we'll wait for you, Mary Tony. We'll wait for you, brother. Okay, we are not supposed to believe everything we hear. If we don't show ourselves approved and study the Word.
And that don't mean go to a seminary,
right,
or go to somewhere to be taught how to twist the Bible.
That's right.
That means let the Spirit lead you into all truth. Awesome. Be Spirit-led, not man-led. 1 John 4 and 1.
The spirit of Ahayah and the spirit of Antichrist. Beloved, believe not every spirit.
So as believers, we are not to believe every spirit. Believe not, meaning just because someone stands in front of you with a Bible, mm-hmm, don't believe what they say.
Come on.
Have a Bible and reference it. Prove it.
Come on, John. It's good.
Don't just trust somebody because they're authority on a book.
That's good stuff.
Because that's how you get deceived. Because if you don't look behind what that into the religion that person is pushing with that book, mm-hmm, that's how that spirit can get on you and control you.
Wow. But
But
try.
What? Do what?
But try.
Believe.
Test
Do what?
Try.
But what?
Try.
In other words,
Test.
Study.
That's right.
Do your own. Be your own critic.
The spirits.
See the try the what?
The spirits.
Because that's power. That's deep.
It is.
Because all religions. Let's get something about that.
Wait,
hold
I
that.
I want to say something.
Hold on.
Hold on. Wait before I lose track. A woman said to me in a gym where I was working out that I'm sitting talking to her. And I said, that's an evil spirit talking about. I rebuked her. She asked me a question. I was talking. I said,
hold on.
I was sitting. Go ahead. Yeah. This is amazing how you meet these kind of people. And most of the time, they're Christians, Tony. I mean, that are doing this. Because we came to them and finally told them that we came into understanding. And if we know the Messiah, and we realize, listen, guys, that he died for us, Mary, right? And he did hang on that cross. I don't have to sin. I choose to sin. But I wasn't told that in Christian churches. See, I was caught up in that repented, sin, repent, sorry. You can never, ever make the kingdom living on a merry-go-round, so to speak. If Yashayah died for me, and I know he did, I know he came to destroy the works of the devil, then it's going to be hardly ever in my life that I'll be saved.
So believe not every spirit.
Believe not. Try.
Because
test.
Now let's get a precept of that. Let's go to Psalms 96, 4 and 5.
Right,
Psalms 96 and 4.
Psalms 96, 4 and 5. 4 to 5. Josh?
4 and 5.
Huh?
4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Psalms 96, 4.
Okay. Okay, say all praises when we have it. We'll just wait for this. Ready? For the Most High is great.
So the Most High, Ahayah, is the great one. Read.
And greatly to be praised.
So we are but vessels set here to bring a word. We are not the main thing.
Okay, awesome.
So be it.
Read.
So the Most High
Praise
is great and greatly to be praised.
That's right.
Read.
He is to be feared.
He is not to be feared.
He is to be feared.
So
above all
very
gods.
few people fear the Most High.
That's right.
Even
Reverence.
in the truth, sometimes we lose our
Mhm.
reverential, and we have to ask Him to put that respect in us.
That's right. Above
Verse
all
5.
gods. Oh,
Above what?
all gods.
Some gods.
All.
Because the main god of the world is Satan, and he has a problem with the Most High because he got thrown out of heaven because he wanted to be Ahayah. So the Most High had to humble him, throw him down to the earth. But now Satan doesn't try to fight God so much. He tries to destroy people because we are made in the image of God.
Right.
Now,
Awesome, Josh.
that don't mean that we look like God, but because only one group of people look like him.
That's right.
But what that means is we are pretty much have the same attributes as the Most High: love, fear,
Right.
respect.
That's right.
So he tries to destroy men's spirits by flooding the world with evil,
That's good, Josh.
by allowing his principalities to affect people's minds, with pornography, with drug, with abuse of alcohol, abuse of certain things
That's
that
right.
are not bad.
Right.
But when you get into like pornography, that's evil, that's bad, that's not real. When you deal with abuse of alcohol, that's sin. Pedophilia, that's sin.
Wow.
Murder,
Yeah,
all of these things. God made us to be righteous. So the devil and his idea is to make us like him, hate God. That's why America says you can worship any God you want, freedom of religion. That's not in the Bible.
That's not.
The Bible said,
That's
fear
constitution.
Ahayah above all gods, not every God with him.
That's right.
Read verse 5.
All right. For all the gods.
For some of the gods.
For all
For all the what?
The gods.
All the gods of the what?
Of the nations.
Of the what?
Nations.
Of the Gentiles.
Nations are idols.
Are what?
Idols.
Or Ahayah.
Idols.
Are who?
Idols.
So stop. So if there's a world recognized religion, there's an idol or a demon behind that religion that is giving that religion power to prosper.
Wow.
Or dominion, or empowerment.
Wow. Where'd you get that word? You're right. Yeah, the word of faith uses that word.
So
yeah, their empowerment.
All the gods, right? All the gods of the nations, brothers and sisters, are what? Are idols. Why? Because the Gentile nations that control this earth worship the devil.
That's right.
And his fallen angels. Those are the gods of the nations. But Israel, the true Israelites, are under the vibration of the Most High Ahayah.
Awesome.
So what is this spirit trying to do? It's trying to destroy people. And how does it destroy people? By attaching itself to this book, inventing a religion that was fostered in hell, has nothing to do with the Bible, pay people to teach it, make them tax exempt so you can control them, make them where they can't really teach anything that will substantiate or help people, so you actually control their doctrine.
Wow.
Whenever these people, as soon as you go to a seminary, you lose your ability to preach that Bible freely. You lose your ability to reason the Bible for yourself. As soon as you go to a seminary, they will indoctrinate you. They will teach you to defend evil, to defend paganism.
That's heavy, that's true.
To defend idols,
That's
Satan
right.
at the top.
Wow. Wow.
So they indoctrinate people. They don't teach you the Bible.
Nope.
They indoctrinate you with their religion, paganism.
Wow.
So all the gods of the nations are idols. But Ahayah is over the spirit, over the Hebrews, the true Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, who are the biggest groups of people in Christianity, blacks and Hispanics.
That's right.
Why? Because that is the religion that conquered them. That is the God that the Most High allowed to be put over them to chasten them back to Him.
That's right.
Christianity is the biggest racist religion in the world.
Wow.
I'll say it again. Christianity is the biggest racist religion in the world. Why? Because they refuse to teach the truth about the people who they destroyed, enslaved, genocided, raped, murdered, fed to alligators.
Excuse me, Josh. So Josh, what Josh is really saying too also, he's saying it right, that all the tribes are in religion and they don't belong there. All the true Jews are in religion and they're being choked and destroyed. Okay, Josh. All right, keep going.
So go back, go back to John 4.
All right.
John 4:1.
One, you want to read one again?
Were you still in 1?
No, 2, I think.
First John
4:1.
Yeah, all right. Try the spirits whether they are of Ahayah, because many false prophets.
Because one false prophet.
Many.
So there are many false prophets in the world.
Are gone out into the world.
So here's the problem. Here's the problem. Why is it that people are so stuck in one valley of thinking? Okay, listen to this. The way the seminary system is set up is the way the church service runs. You sit in front of a man, he teaches you things. None of them really have anything to do with the Bible.
That's right. Come on, Josh.
Not at all, really. They just teach you some stories. What stories mean? We're about getting into the deep stuff. Stories don't mean nothing.
Sad.
So, and that translates into the pastor running his church like an organization.
Right.
Where you come in every Sunday, sit in a pew for an hour and listen to this man talk.
And you have to sit there when he opens that Bible, and you don't have to focus.
And you never ask him. You never really ask him questions.
Right.
You just sit there like a student, expecting him to teach you something. When most of these preachers just
you walk
talk,
out empty. You just walk out an empty shell.
They don't really teach you anything.
Sad.
So
how the words being
we understand the system of this religion. We understand that Christianity is false. Now, individually, a lot of good people go to church.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But the problem is when you are confronted with the truth about your religion, about what you think to be true, but it is not true, what are you going to do with that information? Because then you become responsible for action. If you can do a search, an honest search, and find out the truth about how bigoted and racist Christianity really is, nobody would actually deal with it.
You wouldn't know.
Because now, I mean, that's the truth. What people are responsible for slavery? Christians. What people are responsible for setting up America in genociding people? Christians. Let's see what else. What people were beating people with whips? Christians. What people were hanging black people from trees? Christians. Let's see this. What people were feeding little black babies to alligators in America? Christians. What people were forecording black people with horses? Christians. Let's see what else. What people lied to a whole race of people, made them feel inferior so they can rule them? Christians. Let's see what else Christians did. What people murdered over 400, at least 300 million people? Christians. Let's see what else they did. What people set up a false image of a God they know is black, but so they can control other people that don't look like them to make them worship them as God? Christians. So tell me the truth about your religion, because
email us.
You really don't understand the racism that you go to on Sunday. All the racism that they actually push to you subliminally by dealing. First of all, who gave you that religion? God didn't give you that religion. The white man did. The Christian did.
Tell him, Josh.
What person made you go to Sunday church?
Master.
Christians. Let's see what else. What person made it illegal for you to read and educate yourself? And why was it the Bible they made it illegal for you to read? Why could you read any other book but the Bible? Because the Christians were afraid that if you understood that book, that the Jews are black, that you would make a connection. And that the one thing they feared above all is you having the power of that book. That book gives you as a son of Jacob, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The so-called black men in America and the so-called Hispanics and all the scattered tribes all over the world, you are the true Israelites. The Jewish people are not, they are the synagogue of Satan. So, again, what people made it so illegal for you to read, but if you had a Bible in your hand reading it outside of the church, they would kill you. Christians. What people burnt your churches, burnt your homes, burnt your businesses, burnt your communities during Jim Crow and the Civil Rights Movement? I'm pretty sure Christians did that. Let's see what else Christians did to black people. Oh, what people deceived you for 400 years? Christians. So, any way you want to look at it, Christianity is the problem for black people. Once you get away from that religion and actually into this truth, you're good. But if you deal with that religion, you are destroying your sense of, actually, your complete sense of reality.
Identity, yeah, that's right. That's right. You have lost your identity. They took your identity away when you stepped off that ship in 1600. They knew how powerful you are, and you are. And you might say today, right, that we still are, and you look at us today. You know, we have. What have you conquered?
This is the Illuminati too.
Nothing.
I want to read.
Okay, we want to stay here in John. You want to stay here in John?
Actually, before I read, go to Matthew 24:4.
And then go back to John.
Matthew 24:4.
All right, you got John, right? All right. Matthew 24:4. Okay, good. Matthew 24:4. So here we see a people lost, without hope still, and they're in Christianity, and they're so deceived, thinking that they're going to make it. And the Most High, He's going to have mercy on some of them. But I'm telling you, if you stay in false doctrine, it's going to be pretty difficult if you'd ever make it. And we're not here condemning anyone. I'm telling you, religion will do that to you.
I want to read an excerpt of a historical document before we read. Actually, read Matthew 24:4 and 5.
Okay, ready, guys? Mary? Matthew 24:4. Again, Mary.
And Yashayah answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Read.
4. Many shall come in my name.
Who comes in the name of Christ, Christians? Read.
Saying, I am Christ.
I am a Christian. Read.
Right. And shall deceive many.
Stop. Now, I'm going to read this excerpt from this thing here. This is under the heading of Surrender of Cornwallis.
Now listen close, please.
In the context, it is pertinent to recall the confession of General Cornwallis when he surrendered to General Washington at Yorktown.
I'll read it. Let me read it. You can.
In 1781.
Okay.
Jonathan Williams recorded in his Legions of Satan, 1781, that Cornwallis revealed to Washington a holy war will begin on America. And when it is ended, America will supposedly be the citadel of freedom, but her millions will unknowingly be loyal subjects to the crown, the Pope. The crown, or the Illuminati, which is headed by the Pope.
Right.
The crown is the Illuminati. The shareholders of the Bank of England, Cornwallis, went on to explain what would seem to be a contradiction. Your churches will be used to teach the Jews' religion.
Mm-mm.
And in less than 200 years, the whole nation will be working for divine world government or New World Order. That government that they believe to be divine will be the British Empire. All religions will be permeated with Judaism. including so-called Christians, without even them being noticed by the masses.
It'll come in so deceptive. You'll be worshiping another God. You don't even.
And they will all be under the invisible, all-seeing eye of the grand architect of Freemasonry, which is Satan and the Pope.
Yeah, you know the other side of your dollar bill.
Cornwallis well knew that his military defeat was only the beginning of a world catastrophe. That would be universal, and that unrest would continue until mind control could be accomplished through a false religion.
Look at that. Say that again.
That mind control would be accomplished through a false religion. When what he predicted has come to pass. A brief sketch of American religious history, and we have seen Masonry infused into every church.
Every church.
Every church.
There's Freemason in every Christian church
in America with their veiled phallic religion. So that means,
wow,
your doctrines that you learn.
Tell them, Josh. Tell them what they're listening to. If they have to know it, they got to be told. I mean, you don't have to name them all, but it'll take us all night to probably name them. That's okay. That's good.
So we understand that the purpose of these churches, the purpose of these churches,
these temples,
is to mislead you and give you a false sense of spirituality.
That's right.
So
well, it's true. If you don't get emotional in the Christian church, I witnessed it for myself because I was a street preacher. I would see people come out of church, Tony, look like they're dead, and they're yelling and screaming in there. As soon as they come out the door, they can't even walk. They're walking slow, dead, empty.
And before we go, I want to read some things.
Go ahead, Josh. Want me to read to you, Josh?
This is part 3, book 3, Judaism, Zionism, and Communism. This is now. Here's another key thing that the powers through Christianity would hide: the name of God, the true name of the Most High. They would divert you nowadays with Jesus or Yahweh, Yeshua. But what do these things? Who is the true God that is behind Yahweh? Or would have a Jew be prior to a certain captivity called on that name? Historically, no. There is no Jew prior to the Babylonian captivity that would have worshipped Yah as their main God. Well, not really, because
Egyptian.
when the Egyptians, when they left Egypt, if you read Genesis, Exodus 34, you'll see that, or I think it's 32, but you'll see that they named the golden calf Yahweh, or Satan. So Yah is Satan.
You want to read, Josh? You can expound. You can stop me if you want. Show me where to start. Just start from the beginning. It's all good. I think it's the next page you're looking for, really. Is Lucifer the god of Judaism? Sure is.
The Jewish name of God is represented by the tetragrammaton Yahweh, or it can be pronounced Yahweh or Jehovah. The The significance of God's name is repetitively emphasized throughout the scriptures. When dissected into Hebrew, the true definition of Jehovah, Yahweh, is revealed. Yah means God. So Yah, or the root of Yahweh, don't even have a name behind it. It just means God, little g. So that could be any God. God, Hova, H1942, translates to eagerly, coveting, falling, desire, ruin, calamity, iniquity, mischief, naughtiness, noisomeness, perverse, very wickedness.
That's Jehovah.
That's Yahweh.
That's Yahweh. That's what Yahweh.
Jehovah is synonymous with Baal.
Go ahead. Sorry, Jeff.
Baal, H1180, from Baal, with proms. My master, Baal, a symbolic name for Jehovah.
Wow.
The Jewish encyclopedia, Adonai, and Baal reveals the name Baal apparently as the equivalent of Yahweh. So Adonai is the same as Yahweh.
Wow.
Elohim, all that. All those.
And you hear Christian songs with those words in it.
Yep. Since the days of Jeremiah, the Jews have forgotten their God's name and replaced it with the title Baal or Yahweh. The lying prophets would think to cause my people to
forget
my name, for their fathers have forgotten my name for Baal.
Look at that. For the devil, they forgot his true name.
Yah and Baal both represent Yahweh, and Baal both represent the god of sexual perversion and wickedness, Satan.
Wow.
I'll say it again. Yahweh and Baal both represent the god of sexual perversion and wickedness, Satan. And I'll skip. Satan is the author of confusion and goes by many names.
Wow.
So the key there is, that's a lot.
It is. Josh, show them the book. I really show them the book. They need to get this.
Yah or Jehovah is Satan. Clear cut. That's what the
Clear the air.
That's what all the Hebrew definitions of Yahweh lead back to, Satan.
Mm-hmm.
Baal, Jehovah, Satan, however you want to put it. So when the Europeans got control of the world through religion, they would start saying that God has many names. Because their God does have many names. Mm-hmm. Lucifer, Satan.
Wait, how many times have you heard that in the Christian church that God has many names?
Now, the God of the Bible don't have many names.
That's right.
Now, let's see what else we can dig up here.
I got some good stuff on the line to over here, George. Wait. Oh, it's back the other way. Okay.
Okay. The secret of the ancient Egyptians and their modern disciples, the Freemasons, is the art of demonology. The gaining of power mainly through the devil, Jehovah. Mainly through the devil, Yahweh, Yahweh.
Gaining power.
It is a royal arc degree of the Freemasons in knowledge that the devil, in the guise of Jabulon, is his sacred Lord. Yahweh, the name Jabulon, is a composite of Yahweh, Baal, and Osiris. He chants Jabulon, 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 Jehovah.
Wow.
The name Yahweh was injected. Was what? The name Yahweh was injected into the text of the Old Testament by the Pharisees and others who practiced Babylonian Satanism.
Wow.
Because that's Satan's main name, Jehovah. Yahweh. The Talmud. For those who don't believe the Talmud is satanic, it proclaims that Christ is in hell, burning in excrement and semen. An agreement was forged between the Roman Catholic Church. An agreement was forged between the Jewish Masoretes and the Catholic Church circa 1000 AD to change the name of God in the Hebrew Old Testament to the pagan name Yahweh, Jehovah via the Tetragrammaton. This explains Rosenthal saying, "We are amazed by the Christians stupidly in receiving our teachings and propagating them as their own."
There it is. And if I think I'm right, Tony, I think I'm right. Christians mean foolish ones.
In Henry Ford's words, the Christians cannot read his Bible except through Jewish spectacles, so therefore he reads it wrong.
Wow. That's good. That's good stuff, Josh.
The wise Solomon
Come
asks,
on. Yeah.
what is God's name?
Yeah, listen.
And what is his son's name, if thou canst tell?
Solomon said this.
Proverbs 30, verse 4. The Most High's name is Ahayah, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not Yahweh, not Yahuwah, not El Shaddai, Adonai. The Most High's name is Ahayah, sometimes translated Iwe, meaning I am. This is the name given to Moses with the law. Exodus 3:14. 13.
The law's done away with.
Exodus 3:13.
And then we'll go back to, okay. Exodus 3:13. Or 13:3. Or the 3:13. That's right.
3:13.
You got it. That's right. Yeah, this is good. Now we're going to find out his name. Now we're going to read his name. Because there's nowhere in these scriptures that prove Ahayah, Ayah, nothing. Nothing. All right, I'm going to read this. Guys, follow, okay, Mary, Tony? Josh, you want to read, Josh? You want to read it?
Exodus 3:13.
Okay, ready? And Moses said unto Ahayah, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel,
read,
and shall say unto them, the power of your fathers hath sent me unto you.
The power of your fathers has sent me unto you. Read.
And they shall say to me, what is his name?
What is his what?
What is his name?
What is his title?
What is his name?
What is his name? Read.
What shall I say unto them?
Read.
And Ahayah said unto Moses, I am
Ahayah,
that acaad
Ahayah.
I am.
Read.
And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel.
Of who?
Of Israel.
Of Esau.
Of Israel.
Of everybody.
Of the Gentiles.
Of Israel. Read.
Right. I am.
Ahayah hath sent me.
Good. I am has sent me unto you.
Read.
And Ahayah said, moreover, again he told them, don't forget this, I'm going to drill it into you. Unto Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, the most high power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob, has sent me unto you. This is my name.
This is my what?
My name.
My title.
My name.
No, call me something else.
For sometimes.
Call me something else.
My name.
For what?
For sometimes.
For what?
Forever.
For what?
Forever.
Forever.
And this is my
Memorial to all generations.
Unto all generations. Look at that. That's not going to change.
So
that's not going to change.
Now let's go to Exodus 23 and 13.
Right, Tony? That's there forever, isn't it, Tony?
Yep.
When he says something, you better believe it. Sick and tired of these, what was that philosophy Christians I'm meeting? Was it, Josh, 23 what?
13.
23, 13. I'll read this, Mary. All right, Tony, we there?
Yeah.
And in all things.
And in what?
And in all things.
Some things.
And in all things.
Read.
That I have said unto you, be circumspect.
Be what?
Circumspect.
Be careful. Read.
Circumspect. And make no mention.
Make what?
Make some mention.
Make what?
Make a mention. Make no mention of the name of other gods.
Do what? Make no mention of the name.
Don't even think about other gods, their names. Neither let it be heard out of your mouth. Oh, but that's Old Testament stuff. We're in the New Testament. No, you don't know the New Testament if you don't know the Old Book. Because there ain't one scripture. And you can email us all you want. You show me a scripture where they taught Christianity, the disciples. Because they didn't. They all kept the law. And they all died a horrible death for keeping the law and keeping the Sabbath and coming out of sin. The Most High, Josh, tonight, that the law slays us, Tony, huh? It slays our sin. It shows us all believe what we're doing. He came to be a perfect blend, Christ. He perfectly blended the law with him. He even says it in Matthew 5, right? But they won't read that. They won't read Matthew 5, 17 to 21. You break the law and teach others, you're least. You're not even thought about it for the kingdom. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Josh, go to that scripture, Jeremiah, where it says they have taken my name and changed my name for bit. Where is that, Jeremiah, Josh? I want to read that to them. Where is that?
23?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is 23. Yeah.
26?
No, 23. You're right.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, because it changed my name, right? Okay.
23.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is 23. Yeah, because, yeah. Jeremiah 23, watch this, verse 27. All right, let's start 26. How long shall this be in the mind of the prophets? Heart means the mind. That prophesy lies. All right, listen. Yea, they are prophets of the deceit of their own spirit, their own mind, which think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams, which they tell every man to his neighbor. Watch this. As their fathers have forgotten my name for the devil.
Yahweh. For Baal.
All right. It's right there. So you cannot have the New Testament and say you're a New Testament believer by not keeping the Sabbath, by not keeping the holy days. They all did, and they all died. They all died a modest death. But the church don't want to die, Tony. See? They want to live. He's not coming now. Look at how everything is great. Everything's going fine. We're in the worst times this world has ever seen. If it's so good out there, why, and my wife and I witnessing on TV all these murders all over the country? If it's so good. Killing our people too, Josh, right?
Mm-hmm.
Killing our Afro-Americans, which are really the Jews. So I'm glad we came on tonight because, we've we've been off for a while. We hit 4 years, a little more than 4 years in a row, Josh.
Mhm.
We took a couple of months, but we're gonna bring some really important messages. So keep listening to us, and as we grow in the knowledge of the Most High and understanding, that we can share this understanding with you. You want to say something, John? You want to go to something else?
No, I'm good.
Well, we want to say shalom to all our viewers, and
Shalom.
that we love you.
See you.
And we'll see you in 8:30. We're live, and we're live 7 o'clock Saturday night. Shalom.
Shalom.